You are watching the Savera and I am Arpit Kaur. In a striking escalations of rhetoric on the global stage, US President Donald Trump has said that Iran would be wiped off the face of the earth if Tehran were ever to assistance him. The remarks made during a televised interview have reignited fears of heightened tensions between Washington and Tehran and drawn global attentions to already fragile US-Iran relations. President Trump made clear that he has issued very firm instructions to US advisors that should Iran be found to be responsible for an attempt on his life, the United States would respond with overwhelming force. Anything happens, they are going to wipe them off the face of this earth, Trump said in the interview, underlining the severity of the directives and the zero-tolerance stance he maintains on the threat against the persons. The comments comes amid a backdrop of rising geopolitical tensions. Earlier this week, Iranian officials warned Trump not to take any action against Supreme Leaders Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, especially after the US leaders publicly called for an end of Khamenei's nearly 4 decades rules. Tehran described any strike against its leadership as tantamount to the declarations of war. In response to Trump's latest warning, a spokesperson of Iran Armed Forces General Abzofol Shikachi reiterated Tehran's defense. If any hands of the aggressions is extended towards our leader, we not only cut that hand, but we will set fire to their world. Shikachi stated a clear signal that Iran too is prepared to confront perceived threat with force. This is not the first time Trump has threatened massive US military retaliations against Iran in connection with assassination plots. In post instances, he has said advisors were instructed to obliterate Iran if such a scenario ever unfolded. While such rhetoric underscores Trump's hardline approach, it has also drawn criticisms from global leaders and analysts who warn that it could escalate into wider conflicts if not carefully managed. The broader context of these developments includes long-standing US-Iran tensions over nuclear ambitions, military presence in the Middle East, and supports for opposing regional factions. Diplomatic efforts to restrain Iran's nuclear program have seen varying degrees of engagement over the year, with both economic sanctions and high-stakes negotiations shaping the relations. Meanwhile, Tehran has been grappling with internal unrest. Widespread protests erupted last 8 years over economic hardships and political discontent, leading to a severe government's crackdown. Thousands of demonstrators have been reported killed or detained amid an internet blackouts and heightened security measures by the Iranian regime. International reactions to Trump's comments have been mixed. Some allies urge restraints and diplomatic engagements to prevent spiraling into open conflict, while others express concerns that incendiary rhetoric could provoke miscalculations. Regional powers are particularly attentive, given the strategic importance of the Middle East and the presence of US and allies forces in nearby areas. As we continue to monitor this developing story, the world watches closely to see whether these intentions will lead to diplomatic efforts to de-escalate or further hardline postings that could reshape global security dynamics. That's all for now. Stay tuned with us for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe our channel.